Well, okay, we choose Splunk. Now we started to build our application. I'll talk a little bit about the Java architecture we use here. So, when we started to build our service to our new backend service, it's a backend service that's located behind the PagSeguro front ends, and it receives the transaction request, do all the technical stuff, communicates with the financial institutions, get the approval from the credit card, and then send the response. So we choose to use a chain of responsibility design pattern. So in this design pattern, we have a set of comments, as you can see here, and they are organized in chains. So in this example, we have a chain that is processing a credit card transaction. So is this chain, we first unmarshal the message, a JSON message we receive from PagSeguro. Then we start the first leg of the transaction on the database, it's a different comment. Then we decrypt the credit card, a different comment. Here we effectively communication with the financial institution, the Visa, the credit card, and gets the approval of the transaction. Then start the second leg in the database. Then we marshal back the response and send it back in the wire to the PagSeguro. So the interesting thing here is these comments, each one of these comments has a unique responsibility. So, for example, this comment we use it in different chains. We reuse it. And each of them has a unique method, the execute method. And then with Java aspects, we'll be able to intercept all these common executions and log the context that was in memory of the chain of the execution, log it in a JSON form that Splunk understands. So, interesting thing here is that this architecture is the language we use to communicate with the monitoring staff. There's an example. Each common execution, we have a log like this. We have the name of the comment, and this is the example, the credit card sale comment, the time it took to execute. You can notice here that it's everything in a key value form that's exactly mannered, exactly the way that Splunk understands it. We have the unique merchant identifier, that this is important because you can correlate all the events through the merchants. Here we have the masked credit card number, of course, for the PCI compliance, and the brand of MasterCard, and a lot of other information here in the background. We have the response, authorization code from this financial institution, the raw message, and so on. So, interesting thing is that we didn't write any line of code inside our Java business code, because it's everything intercepted in a common way, the execution of the comments, and we simply get the information that we have in the memory, the name of the comment, and throw away the wire to Splunk in that format. So, any new transactional integration we develop in our gateway, we don't have to write new lines of logging code. You just put the Java class on the right package, and the code execution will be intercepted, and you have the log in this way. You just have to think, oh, what information is important to be in Splunk? You just put it in the context of the chain execution. And when we develop new payment methods, we develop new chains. And each chain we develop it, we explain to the monitor to, hey, we're deploying a new chain that is made of these comments. These comments you already know. This comment is a new one. We explain them what this comment does, and they automatically know how to monitor it. So we have a solution that you simply write the code, use the pattern, and it's already being monitored by Splunk.